I can't wait for Christmas. It's gonna be so much fun this year. I can't wait to see both Rogue One and La La Land, and then after that, it gets to be actually Christmas, and I get to give all my presents away, and then I get to have presents myself. Oh, it's gonna be so much fun. I love just sitting near the Christmas tree that's right there, and you can't see it in the frame, and just celebrating Christmas. It's a good time. Oh, looks like my Christmas present is here. I'll go get that. Time to look at what's in here. Let's pull out the first thing. Oh, from Santa Claus. See? It's from Santa Claus. That's right there. Oh! Santa decided to come with the bag. Okay, hello Santa. I'm glad you could come for a stay. Looks like Luke Skywalker and Han Solo action figures are in here too. Interesting. This is the weirdest present I've got all year. And okay, looks like the Star Wars original trilogy is in here as well. Let's open this up. Are you kidding me? I can't watch that! I'm gonna get out of here.
6.5 hours later.
Movie time, it's time to pick a movie. There's Christmas Carol and Elf. Let me open the case. Where's the disc? Whatever. How about Christmas Carol then? Oh! You've got to be kidding me. That doesn't have a disc either? Oh! I gotta watch something for Christmas. I'm craving Christmas movies. You know what? Fine, I'll watch the darn holiday special. The Star Wars Holiday Specialism. It's, no, it's not good. Star Wars Holiday Special is a thing that happened and it exists, and I can't do this. I can't do this alone. Oh, I need somebody to help me with this. I can't review this alone. I just can't do it. I know, I'll call Jackson Fulcher.
Oh no! It's a rip in my Doctor Strange poster! Looks like I gotta sue Regal again. What the? Oh, it's my cellular device. No. No! No! No!
Really? You're not gonna answer just because I didn't give you some Anna Kendrick photos? I know, I'll call good old 99, Wwefan0599. Let's call him. He'll do it, right?
Man, I love listening to them. Wait, what the heck? Oh, man, why is he calling again? Goodness gracious. Hello? Oh, hey, Nate, what's up?
Hey man, I need your help. I'm about to review the Star Wars Holiday Special, and I need somebody to help me through this because this is gonna be a hard review to film because it's so...
What? No.
Dude, this is important. I really need somebody to help me out.
No.
How about this? I give you all forms of Nirvana merchandise that has ever been released, ever, if you do this review with me.
Alright, fine. I'll do it. But you better keep your promise, you little jabroni.
Yes, he doesn't know what he's getting into. Hello everybody, welcome to my review of the one Star Wars thing that I haven't talked about, the Star Wars Holiday Special. A thing that actually existed, and it released after A New Hope, and it was actually a thing that exists in the world, and it stars Mark Hamill, Carrie Fisher, Harrison Ford, Peter Mayhew, Anthony Daniels, everybody is in this thing. They actually signed on to do it, and a bunch of people dressed in Wookiee suits and a bunch of weird celebrities make cameos. Because that's what I want when I think Star Wars. When I want to watch a Star Wars thing, I think Jefferson's Starship cameo. I know when I saw New Hope, that was the thing I wanted to see. And I'm reviewing this because I already talked about how I wanted to do this review leading up to Rogue One coming this Thursday. I wanted to do some sort of Star Wars video, and I talked about how I was doing something special, and this is it, the review of the Star Wars Holiday Special. And thank you very much, Double9, aka Wwefan0599, for doing this review with me. He wanted to do a review with me, and I graciously allowed him to, and it's really cool because I've never done a collab with him before, and a lot of people think we look alike, so he's gonna help me through this. Yay! You can comment all you want about how much we look alike. I don't care. We look nothing alike, guys. Come on.
Hey, what's up you guys? Wwefan0599 here again, and I'm here with my good buddy Nate, and we're going to be talking about the Star Wars Holiday Special. The thing George Lucas regrets the most with Star Wars. He regrets it more than Jar Jar Binks, people. Just sit down and process that for a moment, okay? Just sit down and process that, okay?
So let's get started with this crappy holiday special that George Lucas wants to be reminded doesn't exist. It starts with a very weirdly shot scene with Han and Chewbacca, and Han is basically transporting Chewbacca to his unspecified home planet to celebrate a holiday called Life Day. Yeah, you heard me right. This holiday isn't even about Christmas. At least this shirt is about Christmas. Why couldn't you make this holiday special about Christmas? And with the opening scene, you already know what you're in for, because they show shots of the Millennium Falcon flying, and it's literal shots taken straight from A New Hope, and Harrison Ford desperately trying to look like he doesn't want to get out of the set. He is phoning it in so much in the scenes that he's in this holiday special, and in this opening, you can tell that he absolutely wants to get out of there. I mean, Harrison Ford hates the good Star Wars movies. This is probably even worse for him. Everyone involved with this movie wants to forget that it ever happened, and Harrison Ford would probably kill you if you mentioned it, because he normally hates Star Wars, and he was forced to do this.
Now, going into this thing, I've heard so many things about this holiday special, really. I really have heard so many things about this. I mean, if you've seen Chris Stuckman's Hilariosity review of this, or Nostalgia Critics review of this, you know this is just something beyond expectations. Like, this is an enigma, okay? This is just something else, alright? And, yeah, this thing is bad. This thing is really bad. Actually, really bad's not even the word for it. Horrendous is the thing for it. Seriously, this is a horrendous Christmas special. Actually, to even think about it, this doesn't even take place on Christmas. This takes place on some other Wookiee holiday called Life Day. What? So, yeah, this thing is awful.
This is why this thing needs to be reviewed. It isn't just a thing that people made for fun. It isn't a prank. This is actually a real thing that exists with the actual cast in it. I don't even know how this happened. And after that scene with Han and Chewbacca that was really lazily shot, that scene was just bad, and you could already tell, yeah, this is not looking very good so far. But then, in the next scene, you know what you're in for the entire rest of this movie. For about 10 minutes, they just have random scenes of Wookiees growling. This special mainly focuses on Chewie's family doing stuff while they're bored, waiting for Chewie to get home, and it's basically just them yelling at each other with no subtitles to understand what they're saying. It's like, did they intend for there to be subtitles, but for some reason their budget didn't allow them to actually have subtitles? I can't figure out the goal of this holiday special. Is it trying to be funny? What is it trying to do? I can't understand the goal of it. The whole thing is just Wookiees watching videos. The first video they watch is this weird thing of these, like, this table where there's these people doing gymnastics. They're just going like blah 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 blah. And that lasts for like 10 minutes. I'm not even kidding you. How could... What? Who made this and who thought it would be entertaining? Were you insanely high on crack? That must have been what you were on, because this doesn't make sense. At least with a lot of bad movies, I can understand the intention behind it. But with this special, I can't understand the director and writer's mindset with this movie. Each page of the script must have just been like, the Wookiees watch a video. And that's it. Nothing happens in this entire special!
Straight into the negatives, because I have a lot of negatives with this Christmas special. And first being, the acting in this Christmas special is so lazy and just so... It's like, they got the 3 original stars to be in this thing. They got Mark Hamill, they got Carrie Fisher, they got Harrison Ford to all be in this thing. And it really seemed like none of them wanted to be there. It really did. Like, Harrison Ford, he's just kind of phoning it in. Same goes with Mark Hamill. Mark Hamill's only in for 2 scenes. Seriously. And, man, they're just phoning it in. They're just, you know, there for the paycheck, really. It's nothing more, nothing less, really. And they just kind of give just bland, dull performances. Like I said, it didn't even feel like they wanted to be there. It was like in their contract and they couldn't, like, escape from it or something.
And then finally, after like 20 minutes of nothing happening and Wookiees doing random crap, we finally see a scene with one of the original cast members. We get a video transmission from Luke. This is one of the 2 scenes that Mark Hamill is in for this movie. Because it's like they tried to get the original cast, but the original cast didn't agree to do as much scenes as they wanted them to, so they filled up the time that was supposed to be with the original cast with Wookiees growling with no subtitles, this is basically. And then shortly after that, they get another video transmission from this old guy that's friends of the Wookiees, and he has this Imperial inside of his house, and he shows him a tiny aquarium. Literally every scene in this movie has no point. It's just there, and it doesn't lead to anything.
Like, seriously, the budget on this thing must have been the budget of a ham sandwich, because the visual effects, like, they even had to reuse deleted scenes from you know, the original Star Wars film. Like, you see the scene where Darth Vader's walking? That's a deleted scene from the original Star Wars movie. That's how lazy they were with this holiday special. Seriously, they were so lazy with this holiday special that they had to reuse deleted scenes from the original Star Wars movie. That goes to show you how much they cared about this holiday special.
And then there was another video transmission with this person cooking, saying really goofy, unfunny things that would probably only be funny for tiny little kids. And there's clearly a man dressed as this woman, and he's just cooking this thing, and he's like, stir, whip, whip, stir.
Whip, stir, whip, whip, stir. Come on, faster all together now, cooking can be fun. Stir, whip, stir.
Do I even have to say what's wrong with these scenes? Do I even have to say? I don't even know what I can say. It's so random. The choices that they made in this special were so random and weird.
And then they have all these, like, guest star celebrity appearances and whatever, and they're just so random and out of place, and they just don't feel like they need to be there as well. Like, it's just so random. That's the thing I could say about this thing the most. It's so random. Like, really, random stuff just happens in this movie. Seriously, just nothing makes sense, really, in this thing. Like, I might be looking too deep into this, but seriously, nothing makes sense in this entire Christmas special, or Life Day special, or Holiday special, whatever they're calling it.
And the next scene is what I think is the worst scene of this entire movie. This movie is an hour and a half of nothing happening, and this is what I think is the worst scene. The guy that they got the video transmission from before, with the Imperial in his house, the guy comes to their house. He's an old man, and he decides to give the older Wookiee, aka Chewie's grandpa or something? I don't even know, they didn't even context these characters. He decides to give him a porn headset. A virtual reality porn. I'm actually not kidding. You will believe me when you see this clip.
I'm getting your message. Are you getting mine? Oh, we are excited, aren't we? Well, just relax. Just relax. Yeah. A little more. Now, we can have a good time.
Just why? Why is this a thing in real life? And then just when you think that scene can't get any worse, well, here it is, more proof. I can't say this in words. You just need to be, it just needs to be shown to you.
How can we ever lose this minute? From all my life I choose this minute. I will give up the old and the new, sharing with you.
I wish I was making this stuff up, but it's real. This is a real thing that exists. Oh, jeez. I mentioned several times in this review that there was a Jefferson Starship reference. Yeah, there is. It's a thing. In the Star Wars universe, apparently. Apparently in the Star Wars canon, Jefferson Starship exists. And the Imperial is just distracted by it. He's like, get on with it, show me the thing! And he's just like, I like Jefferson Starship. And then after that scene is what most people call the best part of the Star Wars Holiday Special, because without it, we probably wouldn't have the character of Boba Fett. Because they have a cartoon that looks a lot like the old Zelda CDI animations.
Gee, it sure is boring around here.
My boy.
It's still horrible. The animation looks atrocious. Luke has messed up eyes. Han has this really weird, screwed up face. C-3PO blinks? Why does C-3PO need to blink? He's a robot. Why does he need to blink? Does he ever blink in the movie? No. So why did you make him blink in the cartoon? I don't understand your thought process behind this. I'm going crazy if you couldn't tell. And it also doesn't make any sense. They just had a video transmission with all the original cast of Star Wars, so why did they watch a cartoon with the same characters? All the segments of this special just go on for so long, and they're so boring. How could you even try to think that this will be entertaining to people?
The writing's atrocious with this thing. The writing's really bad. Like, seriously, it is awful at times. The directing's bad too. It's really bad.
And then, of course, for some reason they have to watch a show about Tatooine with this singing woman who has a love affair with a volcano head guy, and she has to kick people out of her bar, and she sings about it. Because that's integral to the story of Chewie coming home to his family. That's integral to this plot. Even though this show barely doesn't even have a plot, it's just nothing. And eventually the Imperials leave the house, but there's one stormtrooper left. And then Han comes to the place with Chewie, and he's like, oh hey Chewie, we're here, there's a stormtrooper, and he just like throws him off the roof. He like tries to grab something, but then it distracts the stormtrooper, and he's just like, ow! Like, what? They decided to have an emotional thing between Harrison Ford and the Wookiees, and he's just like, you guys are like family to me, I hope you have a nice life day. And then after this, there's a bunch of Wookiees in robes, and they're holding snow globes, and they're walking into a light. And then they end up in this foggy area, where the entire original cast is there. None of this is explained. They're just in this foggy area where Princess Leia sings.
I need to talk about this. Oh man, the ending, when Carrie Fisher starts singing. Oh my goodness. I've heard so much about this scene. I saw a little bit of it from like Chris Stuckman's review and everything. And just experience it myself. It was a whole complete different thing. Oh my goodness. Just, that was bad. That was really bad. Just everything about this holiday special, like, I don't know what else to talk about really. Cause just this holiday special is just so bad. It's awful. I can see why they never want to re-air this thing again. Or release it on DVD. Literally, it's on bootleg DVD. That's the only way you can get it. And it's on YouTube. Literally, that's how I watched the movie. It's on YouTube. Seriously, you can find it on YouTube, bootleg DVD, just, oh my goodness. And, like I said, I can tell why they never wanted to release this thing on, like, actual DVD or ever re-air this thing, because, wow, just, I do not know what they were thinking when they were making this. Like, did they really think this was going to be something memorable or be something that was going to be remembered for years to come. Like, be one of the all-time great Christmas specials. Not even close. Well, you did make it something. You made it the absolute worst Christmas special, so that's something. But yeah, that's my thoughts on the Star Wars Holiday Special. It is nothing more than just a random, really just nonsense of a Christmas special. That's really the best way I can put it. It makes no sense. It's really bad. It has some very atrocious acting. The Wookiees get annoying really fast. And it just... oh my goodness. I have nothing more to talk about with this holiday special. It's just atrocious. That's all you need to know. It gets an F. You figure. It's an F, an F, F, F. It's terrible. It's the worst Christmas special you're probably ever gonna witness.
Yeah, they actually have Princess Leia sing a song. And unfortunately that song got stuck in my head and tormented me for the rest of yesterday because I watched this special yesterday on YouTube. That's where it exists! And I watched it on YouTube, and that song got stuck in my head for the rest of the day and tortured my soul. I don't even know what I can say about this special. I mean, it's basically self-explanatory. Guys, I'm gonna give the Star Wars Holiday Special an F. So thank you very much, Wwefan0599, for being a part of this review. It was very fun having you on here, and I hope I can do another collab with you soon. I've always wanted to do a collab with you, so thanks for being on here and helping me review this piece of crap. Yay!
So I would like to thank my good buddy Nate for letting me come on here and do review whatever this thing is. And yeah, thank you, buddy. I very much appreciate it. So yeah, I had, I guess, somewhat of fun talking about it. So yeah. So, what did you guys think of the Star Wars Holiday Special? Leave in the comment section below, and I'm Wwefan0599, and we'll see you all later. Peace.
And if you've seen the Star Wars Holiday Special, be sure to comment your thoughts on it. Be sure to subscribe. Be sure to follow me on Twitter and Instagram. And be sure to subscribe to Wwefan0599's channel because he's a really good reviewer. He's a good friend of mine. Subscribe to him. And I'm going to review Star Wars Rogue One this weekend. Yes, I don't know if La La Land's coming to my area this weekend. It hasn't been confirmed yet. I don't even know when that movie's coming out in Vermont in general, so I'm really bummed about that, but at least I get to watch Rogue One. I'm hearing good things about the movie so far. A little bit mixed, but I'm hearing good things. So hopefully I get to review a really good Star Wars movie after I review this piece of crap. Oh, jeez, I thought Attack of the Clones was bad. Okay, bye now. Hey Luke, it's almost Christmas. Are you excited?
Yeah, I'm excited. I was gonna go to Taishi's Station to pick up some power converters.
Hey Luke, say, what's your favorite Christmas movie? We should watch it tonight. The Star Wars Holiday Special is, yeah!
Ugh!